Invested Interprets offers accessible introductions to complex community issues and community development concepts. This series provides brief, informative explainers on community building topics to help practitioners, advocates, policymakers, and the public understand emerging concerns and promising pathways to creating stronger, more inclusive local economies.
Systems change means reimagining and adapting local activities, priorities, resources, and power dynamics to better address problems or deliver services. It's being willing to shed deep-seated norms, assumptions, and culture of the past for more inclusive approaches to improving conditions for everyone in a community.
When I think about system change, I think about the small levers within a community that free up the barriers that were keeping us from a successful outcome. For example, in Pittsfield, transportation is a huge issue. When we listened to the community and learned they needed bus hours to be later and to run in a different direction, we changed that system to meet the needs of the workers. And therefore, we're able to employ more people.
In Lamoille County, systems change isn't adding more buses. Systems change is saying buses don't work in our rural community and adding microtransit. That's systems change. Systems are deeply ingrained into us. When you ask people to establish collaborative leadership, you're asking them to give up the system that has worked okay for them.
That can be really challenging in an entrenched system where specific people have been in control for a long period of time, or where certain people have been historically disenfranchised. It's harder to bring in the disenfranchised, and the entrenched leadership are less likely to listen to those changes. And so we have to help others engage in a process of understanding and weighing those balances. Yes, I will be inconvenienced, but this person's life will be changed forever. And so there's a motivation that we need to share and say, yes, this is uncomfortable and this is hard, but there is a path and we can get there together.
Systems change is not a project. Systems change is sustainable, programmatically, relationally, financially. Systems change means that 10 years from now, things are still different.
There are parts of system change that we have immediate control of, allowing for after-school programs to run a little bit later. But then you may come across a big rule, a law, a regulation that you don't have control over. So we need to look to the future and try to make those larger changes so that the way the state or federal government distributes funds, the way they set regulations can be changed to meet the needs of the community. It is time consuming, it can be resource consuming, but in the end, it's worth it. Because if we don't fix what is not working, we won't have the outcomes that we're looking for.